Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever proper YouTube video, the first one with my voice in anyway. We're going to be doing the Futures Past remodel. It's actually started out as it's a gallery in-game, but I am changing it up and making it into a home. I actually started the video already by accident, so we missed me putting the layout of the rooms and also the wallpaper on the flooring for the whole of the downstairs. But yeah, it was an accident on my part. I messed up, but hopefully I won't make that mistake again. This living room is probably one of my favourite living rooms that I've ever built. I'm so happy with it. I started out with the wallpaper and I was pretty much just basing the room off of the wallpaper. I went through all the kind of greens and I absolutely love it. Because we used a lot of greens, I used a lot of plants in this room. Obviously, as you can see, I'm a big fan of plants in builds. I think they add a real homey feel. I added the decoration box. I add those into every build just because if you play Sims, you know that if your Sim misses out on the holidays, they get the sad moodlet for like 2 days straight, and it is an absolute nightmare. So it just makes things a little easier. I used this living room actually as a backdrop for one of my Sims photo shoots. You can see the pictures. There's a few videos on YouTube. I think the Sim is Cherry Lewis, which is a new Sim. You can also find that on my website. But yeah, I think it's a super cute room and it looks great aesthetically for backgrounds for photos as well. I actually had a real hard time filling this little space here. I don't know why. I tried not to use the same kind of things that I always use, and it just meant that I don't know, I was a little unsure what to put. But as I said, I'm real happy with how it turned out. So onto the kitchen. I don't really tend to use wood paneling as walls very often, mostly because I find it real hard to match up the flooring when you use wood paneling. I mostly use wood flooring throughout the house, but we went with tiles for this build. I actually used a lot of different flooring than usual, so there's a lot of carpet and tiles in this build, whereas usually it's filled with wood floorings because the CC wood floorings are so realistic. I like the white clean look of this, but I did try and add a little pop of colour. Ignore that stuff, that was me showing my boyfriend some of the crazy stuff I downloaded. He also had a few things to say about my table choice. I wanted a round table, but he says it looks cheap, but I think it looks pretty good. A lot of the Sims tables have different coloured legs, and I wanted one with white legs, so I settled for this one. My favourite part of making the kitchens is the kitchen clutter. I love getting to use all the foodstuffs and like the cups and stuff, the cups and the plates. I don't know, having them out and open just makes it feel more lived in, to me anyway. Little spice rack, gotta have a spice rack. Okay, I'm real nervous doing these, so the videos will get better at the voiceovers, so just try not to be too hard on me. Just add in a couple of extra little finishing touches. You have to have tea and coffee canisters. I'm from the UK, so I drink about 10 cups of tea a day, so it is an absolute necessity to have those. If you can hear any like little noises in the background, that is my dog, my giant golden retriever. My laptop doesn't work with putting the headphones in, so the sound is a little funny. Okay, the bathroom, I originally wanted to do a platform, but I think it was just a little too small. It just, I don't know, it took up way too much room. I love using platforms for the bathrooms, but like I said, I think this bathroom is just a little bit too small. I actually hate making bathrooms, like, so much. If I could have somebody just make all my bathrooms for me, I would be happy. If anyone wants to volunteer to make the bathrooms for my builds, go ahead. Comment down below. I like the black and white dotted wallpaper for this room though. I think it is adorable. Okay, so for this room I wanted to make like a little game, kind of like a chill out place, you know. I included the exercise bike because in the UK, I don't know about anywhere else, but in the UK, if you have a spare room in your house, it usually has one of those lone exercise bike machines that nobody ever uses. It stays there forever. But yeah, I'm really happy with this room in particular. I don't tend to do a lot of like extra rooms. It tends to be, you know, the basic kitchens, bathrooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms and stuff. But yeah, I had a lot of fun adding just some extra fun stuff. So you got the consoles, the foosball table. I absolutely love the comfy couch. It looks so comfortable. I actually struggled a little with the clutter in this room. I had a bit of a hard time, but once the flooring and the wallpaper is down, I feel like the room, it just completely takes shape. I think it looks amazing. And I added a little light over on the far wall, and it just, as soon as you add the light, it takes it from a bit of boring to, it looks like a proper gaming room, I think, anyway. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments of all the rooms. I would love to know. Okay, so the second bathroom, this is the top floor. There's 3 floors in this build. Hold on. Yeah, there's 3 full floors in this build. This is the very top floor. And whereas I usually really struggle with the bathrooms, sorry, I feel like this one turned out really, really nice. I was going for kind of a beachy theme, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I don't usually use, again, the wooden paneling. It came back again, but yeah, I feel like I need to start using them more because I've used it a few times in this build, and yeah, I think it looks really good. This is the first bedroom. This is on the top floor as well. The order of the video is actually a little messed up. I've just realised this will kind of mess me up a little just now. But it's all good. All the bits are included, so it's fine. I was really excited to use the clothing on the wall for this build. It's my first time doing it, and I don't know, I really loved it. I just think it looks great. With the blacks, I love the rug, the wallpaper, and the little comfy, what do they call, little puffy thing in the corner. I've always wanted beanbag chair. It's called a beanbag chair. Sorry. I love the beanbag chairs. I would love to have one in my house. Yeah, so I'm actually going to attach all the pictures of the rooms at the end of this video. But if you let me know whether you'd rather me show the pictures right after I finish building the rooms, I can maybe do that next time. I could give it a go. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first go, so I'm just basically trying stuff out here. This bedroom is on the first floor, and I don't usually use this colour scheme, but I was going for a kind of girly posh bedroom. It ended up kind of cluttered, more cluttered than I meant it to, but I'm really happy with the end result, so it's fine. This is another room that I actually used for a photo shoot for The Sims. I'm not sure which sim it was. I think it was Violet Rainy. Yeah, so this room is the background for that Sims pictures, and I think they are they came out real nice. So I think the colours actually worked out real well. They were real muted, so the sim stood out. I love getting to use all the makeup clutter, and I actually got to use the hairdryer and the curlers for this room, which I've been dying to use since I downloaded them a while ago, so I was real happy about that. I also love adding shoes and stuff to the build because, I don't know, I feel like it just adds, again, it's one of those things that makes it look lived-in, you know. So this room is kind of plain, although it's cluttered, it is also still kind of plain, but I was really happy with it. Okay, so this third bedroom, I had a lot of trouble figuring out what I was actually going to do for this bedroom, for this room. It's the top floor, and it's a big open space with a door leading out onto the patio. And I don't know, I feel like the little mini gym just kind of fits so nice. I don't know, let me know. I'm not sure. I've got an extra room in this build as well that took me ages to figure out what to do with. But we ended up using it as a pet bedroom. That is this room. And yeah, it's a full-blown pet bedroom. And although it is pretty adorable, I don't know, I was at a blank for what to do. I used the gym. I didn't really want to make it into an office. I kind of struggle, like I said earlier, I kind of struggle with the extra rooms. So sometimes I'll do like a music room or something, but I don't know, it didn't seem to really fit this build. They don't actually have any pets, but I figured they can adopt some pets specifically for this room. Yeah, I love the theme that I ended up going with. Like I said, I weren't really sure what to do with it, so I didn't have a plan in mind, but it ended up being quite cohesive, which was purely by accident. I love putting mirrors, different kinds of mirrors in the builds, especially for when you take photos later. You can see so much of a room when you add the mirrors. I was kind of sad that I changed the photo here as well. I kind of wish I left it as the little lion. I feel like this photo doesn't quite fit with the room, but I didn't realise at the time, so oh well. The only parts we have left to do is the little hallways and stuff now, which is actually something that again, like the bathrooms, I don't really like doing. I find it really hard to figure out what to put in the small spaces to make it not too filled but also not empty. Like I feel like it's a really hard line to walk, but I feel like I actually did quite a good job in this particular build. Usually the hallways are either really big or too over the top and they look kind of full, but I think I managed to hit it just right in this build. But yeah, so I wanted to do fish tanks, but 3 was too many, and 2 wasn't quite enough, so I used walls to cover them and then used an archway to make the fish tanks inside visible and added some lights, and I think it turned out pretty cute. It's my first time actually doing that. I don't even know what gave me the idea. It didn't quite look how I wanted, so I thought I would have a little bit of a play around. I love the marble floor here. It's not something I usually use, but I actually really like how it looks. And the clutter is back. I love adding the little book bassinets. You'll probably notice there's quite a few of those throughout this whole build, and I sucker for using them a lot. I also noticed I managed somehow, I don't know how, but I managed to miss out the little IKEA looking unit in that little skinny hallway. I don't know how I missed it, but if you download this build from the gallery, you will notice that's actually empty. So you might have to fill it yourself, because I didn't realise until I was editing the video, and by then it was too late. I already done so many redos, there was no chance I was going through it again. So yeah, I feel like it really comes together at the end. I loved going through as first player and kind of doing a walkthrough of the house. It's so homey, it looks real posh, real smart. It's probably one of my favourite builds I've ever done. It's definitely one of the longest builds I've ever done. This video is 15 minutes long, but it probably took me about 4 hours in total over a few days to completely finish this build. But as I said, I'm super happy with how it turned out. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let me know down below in the comments.